We jump to CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand at the White House now. Natalie, good morning to you. Democrats are demanding immigration enforcement reform at this moment in exchange for keeping the government funded. I think we have 24 hours plus before the deadline hits. So where do things stand?
Yeah, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, the Democratic leader, outlined a list of reforms that he wants included in a new DHS bill. That includes the end of roving patrols of ICE officers. He wants guardrails put on warrants, better coordination between ICE and state and local law enforcement. He also wants body cameras on the officers. He wants their masks off and some other reforms that would also apply or make them be held to the same standards that local and state law enforcement are when it comes to use of force. Now, Senate Republicans, led by Majority Leader John Thune, have argued to keep all the funding bills together, to not split off the DHS bill and launch a new negotiation. They argue that the DHS bill as it stands does include some reforms, such as money for body cameras, also de-escalation training, and they're worried about impacts to other DHS agencies if there were a partial government shutdown. You know, those agencies include FEMA, TSA, the Coast Guard. Everyone's still reeling from that last record government shutdown. Take a listen to some of the back and forth on Capitol Hill.
Government shutdowns don't benefit anyone. We ought to pass the package on the floor, fully fund the government, and move on to other things that the American people expect us to work on.
It's time for those ICE agents to come home. There must be new leadership in the Department of Homeland Security now, and there must be major reforms to these agencies before this Congress should approve another sentence.
Now, ahead of Friday's looming deadline, there could be some signs of progress this morning. The New York Times and Associated Press are reporting that the White House could potentially be open to a negotiation. That would include separating the DHS bill from the other funding measures that need to pass, perhaps consider a short-term extension so there's no interruptions to services, and then negotiate over these larger reforms. Keep in mind, any changes made to the bill would also require the House to come back and consider it as well, Errol.
All right, and we'll speak more about that here momentarily. Natalie Brand, thank you.